guys, so we're here back again with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Hordak. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as I said before, today we're going to be taking a look at Hordak. He is part of Wave 4 of the Masters of the Universe Origins line from the fine folks over at Mattel. And like Wave 3, this is the stinky poo-poo figure of this wave. With Wave 3, it was Domo Arigato, although I will say, it's kind of a night and day difference between the stinky poo-poo problems. This one can be solved with a simple Dremel job, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to do that. But I'll get into that in just a moment here. So he comes with the same mini comic as the other figures in the wave. Standard stuff. It's got a picture of all the other figures on the back. And yeah, actually focuses on Ninja and Stratos. Pretty good read. But taking a look at his accessories quick. It does come with the infamous Horde crossbow, which does sit loose on the arm, unfortunately, and actually works pretty well. Just press that little thing there, and the head springs forward. Look at that. So if I bring in She-Ra here, She-Ra, you know, if she doesn't knock herself over for being so pigeon-toed here. Take the Hordak crossbow and yeah, it works, but you gotta be like right up on the figure. Let's try this again. Woo. Third time's a charm, I guess. Do it one last time. She-Ra, She-Ra, your song ain't as cool as mine. I don't even think Hordak has a song, but that was funny. So hopefully that proves to a local friend of mine that I have not lost my manhood, because I do still like that She-Ra figure. But let's just say I did not care for that Netflix series. I thought that was total garbage. And even my old man, a.k.a. Mr. Brian, my dad, who watches all the DC shows on the CSJW, didn't like that crap either. So, that doesn't prove my manhood. I don't know what will. Probably slaying a dragon, but we don't have time for that. Let's look at this figure. Cool figure, overall. I'm saying overall too early again. He's got his little bat friend on his arm. Not taking that off either. It's going to stay on there. I attached the little strap thingy to the little slot there, and it's pretty tight on there, so yeah, I'm not taking that off. He's got a rubber cape. I don't know why She-Ra got a rubber cape, or a cloth cape, but everyone else is getting rubber capes. Even Scareglow's got a rubber cape, which kind of sucks, because I was going to buy 2 of those to put a cape on my vintage figure, but I guess that's not happening. Thanks a lot, Mattel. That's not really their fault, but at the same time, it is. So, Hordak here. Like the other figures in this wave, relatively easy to take apart at the waist, the shoulders, the head, and particularly the boots. This one especially. But articulation, his head moves around, it looks side to side, looks up and down a little bit of attitude. Cowl is connected to the head, but I think that gives you a lot more range of movement. The MOTU Classics one, which I should have grabbed for comparison. Oh well. The cowl was connected to the hood, which is actually how his costume works, but you don't get a ton of movement out of the head, so I guess that is cool. Shoulders go out to the side pretty well, back down, forward and back, single joint at the elbow, swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, hinge of the wrist, and again, I did not have to heat the elbows on this guy. They moved right out of package. And he's got the same lower arms as Ninja, I believe, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of the gloved arm there. He's got a waist swivel, which is a little loose, but nothing too bad. hips, kick out to the side, back in, forward and back, swivel at the knee, hinge at the knee, swivel at the boot, which on this side, woo, woohoo, woohoo, is loose as balls because they didn't dremel the damn hole all the way, bastards. Yeah, once again, going back to the modular gimmick of this line being a problem, more so than a blessing, it just makes shit looser, man, and I don't care for that. So I gotta wait for my dad to have 5 minutes to dremel the hole just a little bit deeper in there, because it's fine on this side. This boot is fine. Yeah, it's not the tightest thing ever, but it's fine. It's in there all the way. But this side, you pull on it the slightest bit, and it looks like his foot's coming off, or his boot, I should say. So that's a no-no. That sucks. And because of that, he is a bitch to stand. Because he's got one leg that's longer than the other because they didn't dremel the damn boot in all the way. And for those of you who are going to defend this gimmick and say, oh, it helps with customizing, y'all know damn well what I think of that. And here's the bottom line. You can learn how to use a hairdryer like any other customizer, because even modular lines, like Mythic Legions that does it 10 times better, people still use hairdryers to pop the shit apart. You can do the same. Hashtag don't be lazy. So with that being said, he's also got a ankle hinge and a rocker and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So you can put him on a stand if yours leg is too damn long because they didn't dremel the frickin' boot out all the way. So yeah, that sucks. Pretty damn hard, I might add. I'm not sure if this is a new hand or not, but it looks new. Maybe it's not. But yeah, I don't care for that. I don't care for loose joints, fresh out of package, anything, but when it leaves a ginormous, looks like his legs coming off gap, that just looks cheap and shitty to me. So, yeah, that's not going to fly here. I let Triclops' chewed up visor fly. I think I'm allowed to be salty about that. So, there you go. There's Hordak. Awesome figure, but unfortunately, mine's boot is crap. So, size comparison. There he is next to She-Ra, his arch nemesis, or bastard daughter, whichever you want to call it. Looks cool. He is bigger. Makes sense. I should have left her out. Oh well. Let's compare him to Stratos before we bring in all the bad guys. So this wave is mostly bad guys. So there he is next to Stratos. I'll bring her back in. Why not? Here's She-Ra again to give you a better idea. Look at that. He seems a little taller, but maybe not. Maybe it's just the cowl. He's just got the long face. He's got a long face because his boot sucks. Then moving on from those two, we got the mighty Ninjor. Or the infamous Ninjor, I should say, because he is one of the later characters in the vintage line. It's kind of pricey. Not kind of, very. Even if it's totally trashed. And here's Triclops. The mighty Triclops. There we go. And then we got the horrible Hordak. Not because the boot's loose, although that does kind of add to that, but because he's horrid. He's an evil vampire-looking guy. He's also sometimes a cyborg. I don't know about all that, but getting these two out of here. I do not have Man-at-Arms and Beastman handy, so in true Overlord Productions fashion, I'm not prepared. But we do have our two regulars. Spawn. And the return, although he never went away, just was missing something, of Brother Mandibulus. That's right, bitch! I fixed his arm. Yeah, I set that thing on the heat duct the other night, as of the time I'm recording this anyways. It was last night. And I popped the sucker right in and cooled it off with some cold water and let it adjust to room temperature, and that thing ain't going nowhere. It is in there, so Brother Mandibulus is back. Mother trucker. What you gonna do about it? Again, he never left, but he had one arm, and that's no fun. So, pretty stoked about that. Renewed my love for a figure I already love. So, yeah. Cool beans! So, with that being said, that's all I gotta say about Hordak. He's awesome, but mine sucks because his leg is too damn long because they didn't drum the boot out all the way. But, unlike Roboto, that is a fixable issue. I don't address it in my what's it called, overview, which is going to be uploaded later today. I recorded that first because iPad storage is a pain in the ass. But I did not address that in the overview, so ignore anything like that in the overview because, well, it is going to get fixed one of these days. Or I'll just buy 2 buzzsaw Hordaks and swap the boot out and be like, this one's loose. I don't know. The madness has made replacing bullshit-ass QC problems a nightmare because I got to get on the phone and do this and that. I don't feel like doing any of that. I just don't. So, yeah, this is a fixable problem. I'll fix it up with a bit of a Dremel and probably some of that, was it floor polish stuff? Maybe put a little bit of that on the peg so his boots are a little tighter because I don't plan on taking this thing apart. Just saying, not everyone does that. So with that being said, I would highly recommend you pick this guy up. I'm sure they're not all like that. That's probably just my bullshit ass luck because I'm Overlord Productions and I get the QC problems. And unlike some people, I'm not just going to sit and give Mattel a 10-minute BJ when there's a QC problem. You know who you are. No one I know personally, but that was a slam against a particular individual who I personally don't care for. I'm sure you'll find out who that is very soon. But, and unsubscribe because, ooh, unpopular opinions. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And also, you know what? I'm going to say this because I haven't ranted about shit in a while. I'm just saying. Here's the deal. Mattel makes these, right? So whose fault is it that I got a crappy figure? Oh, right, Mattel and their crappy QC. Quality control isn't a separate entity from Mattel, so anyone that says it's not Mattel's fault I got a bad figure, you're full of shit. So with that being said, and you know what? You know who you are too, you cheeky bastard. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, as much of a train wreck as it was for the last 5 minutes or so. I don't give a damn, that's gonna watch it anyways. Don't forget to like this video if you like me going off on tangents. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for, God, hopefully not more reviews like this one. Although if you guys like it when I go off like that, I guess I could do it some more. I mean, it works for Talker Art, right? Shout out to Talker Art for just being the unfiltered, cool guy he is. Actually replies to comments, unlike people who give Mattel 10-minute BJs. But I'm moving on from that. Also, hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions. Same profile picture as the channel. Just with a little period in between Overlord and Productions. Same exact spelling. And as always, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you're sick of the damn modular gimmick with this line. I am. I raise my hand. I am. At this point, I think Mashers, which ironically is a Hasbro product, as much as I dog on Hasbro, they got the modular gimmick right. They got it really right. There was a little weird gummy issue with the hips later on in that line, but that was on only a couple figures. That could have been a results may vary thing. But as far as the stuff plugging in and not coming back out, they nailed it on the back of the head. You know why? They use plastic parts! ABS, not PVC bullshit. So, with that being said, also Mythic Legions does it flawlessly. I mean, yeah, I had problems with Brother Mandibulus, but no one cares. Don't forget to keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is, especially when I can't get a review done because I'm pissed off and going on tangents. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Urgh!